Good morning, everyone. I'm here getting ready to go into Walmart to get ingredients to make homemade Italian wedding soup, and I thought I'd call you up and take you in there with me. It's freezing here in Texas. This morning when I got up about... Oh, here comes the carriage kid. When I got up around 5:30 or about 20 of 6, it was 19 degrees, and with the wind chill, my phone said it felt like 3. We got a real bad cold front with winds that came in during the night, and it's a good soup day. I'm dressed in layers. I mentioned yesterday my car has no heat because whatever stopped the air conditioning from working during the summer also affected the heat. So it's interesting. I'm parked here trying to face the sun. I'm trying my best not to get this kid in the video, but you know, I'm in a parking lot and I seem to be a magnet for people to just get in front of me or park right beside me and stay in their car wondering what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm gonna take you in there with me and we'll get the ingredients to make the soup. Usually I would be in church this morning pretty soon, or I don't know what time it is now, but oh, now here comes someone walking directly in front of me. But my pastor canceled service because most of our church is down sick with one thing or another. And we run about 50 people. That's including kids, so it's better to just cancel the service. And then someone has already been to the church this week to clean and sanitize. And so it feels weird not being in church today. It's not my Sunday to teach the kids, but still I'm just used to being in church on Sunday morning and then again Sunday night. So anyway, I think that it should be okay. I've made video in Walmart before and the music isn't all that loud, and it probably won't be as loud as during the holidays. That person that walked in front of me, of course, is parked right next to me and is looking over into my car. Probably wondering what I'm doing. It shouldn't be that odd nowadays, though, for people to be making a video. You see it all the time. So, I had a grandmother that came right from Italy, and her mother did too, which was my great-grandmother, and I knew my great-grandmother, the one that came from Italy. I used to go over her house and help her in her garden, and she had peach trees and apricot trees, and we would pick those fruits. And then her daughter, my grandmother, I spent a lot of time with growing up with my grandmother and grandfather. Even lived with them for quite a while, off and on. So my Italian grandmother taught me a lot of different Italian meals. Yesterday I made homemade Italian baked rotini. Of course, I didn't make the sauce homemade. That's too much work just for me. But I made the baked rotini, and I made a pan of it for my pastor and wife, and I dropped it off at their house yesterday, and because some in their house are sick, I had texted them to see if anyone was home, and they said yes, but because there's sickness over there, better to just leave it at the door and ring the bell. So I did, and I just put a note on top of the pan that they just had to throw it in the oven until the cheese on top melted. The rotini and the ground beef and ground Italian sausage, all that stuff was already cooked together. I just put it all together and put mozzarella cheese on top. and they can bake it in their oven. And so I do know quite a few Italian dishes, and I feel like making soup today. So I feel like making the Italian wedding soup. And my Italian grandmother, of course, would make the meatballs homemade, but I don't. I buy them frozen, and then I cut them up either in half or in quarters. So let's go in there. Let's brave this wind. I wonder if I can keep my phone this way, the long way, or what? All right, let's go. Oh boy. Ever since I moved from Massachusetts, oh, the sun feels good. Ever since I moved 10 years ago, we'll be 11 in February, when we get this real cold weather like this, you know, in the 20s, I have a hard time with it. I didn't used to back home, because I was born and raised in it, but been here these years, my blood's turned to water. Do any of you make Italian wedding soup? Let's go see what we can get. Some things I already have at home, like I have cilantro at home, I have scallions at home, I have chicken broth at home. You see these spring mix containers? I like to buy them when they're reduced, the price. Not that that's expensive, but, and I give them to the chickens. I'll get one and give them a handful one day, a handful the next day. They love to eat greens. Need nothing over there. Need to get frozen meatballs. Oh yeah, I have celery at home. I just saw celery in someone's cart. That reminded me of that. And I like to get frozen spinach to put in it. Because it's just me that I'm cooking for, this is easier. I never remember where the meatballs are. This is going to be some wonky video. Let's see. I may not even upload this. I don't know. How come I can't find the frozen meatballs? I bet my neighbor Pat is yelling at me, telling me what aisle they're in. This is, should be like around here. Let's check the next. Oh no, there's nothing frozen here. Let's go back. Oh yeah, this vinegar here, Bragg's organic unfiltered vinegar with the mother. I have that, and every now and then I'll put some of it in the hen's water. It's supposed to kill any kind of bacteria they may have inside them. Oh, here we are. Meatballs. So I like to get them and cut them either in half or in quarters for the Italian wedding soup. Like I say, it's just me. I cook for, so it's easier than me making homemade meatballs. Okay, got that. Looking for the pasta aisle. Soups and pasta. I like to put this little pasta in the soup. I'll show you if they have any. I like to put this one. Not much, just a little in there. My Italian grandmother, she used to also make her own pasta. I'm gonna get another chicken broth because it never hurts to have another one at home. So much you can do with it. Okay, let's get, that's all that I need for that because the other ingredients I have at home. I do want to get the zero sugar Gatorade. I'm diabetic, so, and this zero sugar Gatorade don't taste too bad. You know, I'm not a sweet person anyway. Never really crave sweets or sweet drinks. And every now and then I like to have one of these Gatorades, the zero sugar ones. They have the electrolytes in them and stuff. See, zero sugar. I don't care for the red one though. I'll get this one. Get it. One lemon and lime. And one. Oh, you know what? They have the other kind. That's cheaper. Right over here. Powerade. Yeah. Powerade. Zero sugar. And I like the grape. Oh, one grape and one of this one. White cherry. Zero sugar. What else? Let's see if they have any TP, because I need some. Paper towel. They moved, stuff used to be down in an aisle. I don't want to buy a whole big thing because I'll just get this one. Let me see. How many? 20. That's not good. Oh, that's paper towels anyway. Yeah, paper towel. No toilet paper. All that was paper towels. Oh. Why don't we go? This is all that I need. Why don't we go look at the yarn aisle? Now this is a Walmart this is in Murphy. This is like 2 towns over from where I live, which I have a Walmart in my town 4 miles from my address. But they haven't been keeping things stocked up. And then down the road, the other direction, also close to me, is another Walmart, and that one is not too good. So I come here. This is the yarn aisle. Only one side here. The one in my town has 2 sides of the aisle. This is all the mainstay, which I don't like working with it. I don't mind it. I've made things with it. Pretty well stocked up. This is your red hearts. The metallic is always more expensive. They seem to have a pretty good stock here. Even some up there. Then your puzzle yarn, your bulky, your velvet, your baby yarn. So this Walmart has a pretty good supply, as well does the Walmart in my town. Your cottons, your scrubbies, and your needles, your hooks. Okay, everyone, this is all that I needed, so I'm gonna check out. This video is almost 19 minutes long. It'll probably take 2 hours to upload. But yeah, thanks for answering my phone call and coming along with me. And I'll talk to you later. Remember to be kind to everybody because somebody is having a bad day.